Another opening of another show in Philly, Boston, or Baltimore. Welcome to my special room. In my special room, tickling the ivories, feels like in the womb. Notes come fresh and easy, that's where I find peace of mind. Among the smiles on your face, we're from the same human race. It's so hard to be me, it's an art you see. Playing here's the key, there's no walls round me. Let the waterfall flow, let it flow, whew, let it flow. In my sacred room, circling the seasons, feels like flowers bloom. Without rhyme or reason, that's where I find peace of mind. Among your hearts and your souls, we're all the same in our goals. It's so hard to be me, it's a craft you see. Playing here's the key to creativity. Let your inner light glow, let it glow. Woo! It's so bright, I'm being blinded by your brilliance, your radiance, your luminosity. There's only one you, there'll never be another you, so you might as well be the best version of yourself. I invite you to close your eyes. Imagine you're in that place where you feel safe, warm, comfy, cozy, knowing all is well, right here and right now for your highest good and the highest good of all those you care about. Let the healing power of music envelop your essence, illuminate your mind, lift your spirits, touch your heart and soul, and brighten your night. Woo! In my special room, I am free. In my sacred room, there's no doom or gloom. I am free to be in my special room. Welcome to my special room. We have a spectacular lineup tonight of superstar singers, songwriters, and master musicians from near and far to entertain you. Let me entertain you. Let me make you smile. I'll do a few tricks, and we have lots of treats in store, so stay tuned. This is a benefit for the Innocence Project, a meritorious and magnanimous organization that works diligently to find the necessary DNA evidence to exonerate innocent victims who have been wrongly accused, falsely convicted, and unjustly incarcerated for decades. The Innocence Project also advocates for criminal justice reform to prevent further malfeasance and corruption of the kind that currently runs rampant in the system. Our elected officials don't care who they put away. They know ahead of time that the evidence is faulty, but they just want to get your votes and say, look what I did. I cleared the streets of criminals. And who's affected the most? Those of color, the indigent, minorities who don't have enough money to hire high-priced attorneys. There's a link in the chat room where you can donate. All contributions are tax deductible. Here's the most amazing thing about these men and women. When they're released, they're not even angry, hostile, or resentful. Recently, a gentleman stood on the steps of the prison after being released and said to the Innocence Project, I'm going to make you proud because you fought for me. I'm not going to just sit on the couch and do nothing with my life. I'm going to make sure this doesn't happen to anyone else. I promise you that. I don't want all of my time to have been for naught. Woo! That's what I call my heroes and heroines. Speaking of which, I want to thank my beautiful daughter for her endearing and enduring energy, enthusiasm, encouragement, and tech savvy, without whom this would not be possible. You are the sunshine of my life. Forever you'll be in my heart. You are the apple of my eye, and I'll always be around. You are the reason for the season, the gift that keeps on giving. I am the luckiest parent on the planet. Beyond beholden. If you miss any portion of this showcase or want to watch previous ones, they're streaming on my YouTube channel called Sleepless in Studio City, also the name of my radio show where many of these accomplished, acclaimed artists are interviewed, and it's streaming on iTunes. There's a link in the chat room where you can listen to previous episodes. And for a limited time only, I am offering complimentary life coaching sessions to help you find the silver lining and look at the glass half full instead of half empty. You can choose to complain that the rose bush has thorns, or you can rejoice that the thorn bush has roses. This is an opportune time to turn your black and white melodrama script into one that's full, living technicolor, a masterpiece to cherish and behold. In order to continue curating these incomparable concerts and to cover costs, we are asking for donations in any amount via Venmo at Debs Jazz Concerts, phone number ending in 9003. And without further ado, to you and you and you, I am pleased and privileged to present two terrific, top-notch, tantalizing talents, the delightfully divine, dynamic duo of vocalist Keri Kelsey and guitarist Dori Amarilio, all the way from Casa Amarillo. Welcome.
Oh, good to see you.
It is so good to see you.
I wore Valentine's red.
I love it. And two people who I absolutely adore, admire, and appreciate.
We feel the same about you, and thank you for doing this. It's kept people going during the pandemic and after the pandemic, and it's for such a worthwhile cause. Thank you so much for so generously donating so much of your time.
Oh, well, thank you for all that both of you do to keep jazz going.
Yeah, well, the commute killed me, but I managed. Yeah.
Wait, what? What did you say?
He said the community killed him or something. Oh, the commute killed him. That's what it was.
Oh.
From here to Casa Amarillo. Yeah. It's about 3 steps.
Yeah.
From the house.
I can almost see you from here and wave.
Yes, exactly. I'll honk on my way back home.
Okay.
I only commuted from Sherman Oaks, so I'm good.
All right. All right. Well, what do you have in store for us?
Well, actually, we're going to do a little song that was my introduction to this kind of more, what I called at the time, modern music, because in my house we grew up with classical and a few show tunes. I think there was a Graduate album soundtrack too. And when I went to our local Winn-Dixie one day, I bought an album that came with Campbell's soup called Good.
Oh.
And on it was this song with John Davidson singing it. And I was like, what on earth is this? And I just fell in love with all the songs on the record. It was Diane Carroll singing Going Out of My Head and Johnny Mathis. singing Say a Little Prayer, and then there was John Davidson singing this one.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. All right, take it away.
Sunny, yesterday my life was filled with rain. Sunny, you smiled at me and really eased the pain. Oh, the dark days are gone and the bright days are here. My sunny one shines so sincere. Sunny, one so true, I love you. Sunny, thank you for the sunshine bouquet. Sunny, thank you for the love you brought my way. All you gave to me, you're all in all. Now I feel about 10 feet tall. Sunny, one so true, I love you. Mr. Amarillo. Dori Amarilio. Sunny, yesterday my life was filled with rain. Sunny, you smiled at me and really eased the pain. Oh, the dark days are gone and the bright days are here. My sunny one shines so sincere. Sunny, one so true, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Woo! What a breath of fresh air you are.
After all the rain.
Oh my gosh, I'm feeling brighter and chipper already.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. So the next song that I think I had Johnny Mandel on my mind because last night Bill Cantos played with Dori and Nate Light on bass at our open mic, and he did a wonderful tune that Johnny Mandel had written that he wrote lyrics to. So subconsciously, I think I picked this song before I even remembered it was another Johnny Mandel tune. So,
All right. Take it away.
a time for summer skies, for hummingbirds and butterflies, for tender words that harmonize with love. A time for climbing hills and leaning out of windowsills, admiring the daffodils above. A time for holding hands together, a time for rainbow-colored weather, a time for make-believe that I've been dreaming of. As time goes drifting by, the willow bends, and so do I. But oh, my friends, whatever skies above, I know a time for spring, a time for fall, but most of all, a time for love. A time for holding hands together, a time for rainbow-colored weather, a time for make-believe that I've been dreaming of. A time goes drifting by, the willow bends, and so do I. But oh, my friends, whatever skies above, I know a time for spring, a time for fall, but most of all, a time for love.
Woo!
Okay, should take
That-
I did
Oh,
weather
wow.
songs. I just realized. What was that about?
That was exquisite.
Thank you so much.
Oh my
Marvelous
gosh.
man on the guitar, Mr. Dori Amarilio.
you.
It's like a full orchestra.
It was enchanting, enthralling, exhilarating, and exuberant. So thank you so much, both of you, my two
Thank
favorite
you.
people.
So good to see you.
All right.
Right.
Cheerio. All right, folks. Up next, I welcome with the utmost respect and reverence the stellar, sterling, stunning, striking, smashing singer Ada Bird Wolfe. All right.
Okay, here I am.
Welcome. Great to see you.
Nice to see you, Deb, and thank you so much for
Oh.
having me.
Oh, thank
Um,
you.
How do you do this? Okay, so I'd like to thank you all for being here, and I'd like to thank you, Deb, for doing this. Is a wonderful. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Such a wonderful project, and so lovely that we get to that you support jazz, which is a
Oh,
wonderful thing. And that you've kept this going during the pandemic, and all that stuff is just fantastic. And I think,
well,
did I already did
you make it all worthwhile. So,
So the songs tonight, there's from two sources. Before the pandemic started, I was preparing a Wayne Shorter show and writing lyrics to Wayne Shorter tunes. And, the pandemic interfered with that. No one was doing shows. I wasn't doing shows. And also I couldn't rehearse with my long-term musical director and collaborator, Jameson Trotter. And so we started writing music. And so the whole Wayne Shorter show got interrupted. Since, now the pandemic's over and I'm reconsidering this show and have been writing lyrics have continued writing lyrics. And it seemed to me that this song in the current climate is appropriate. So this is a song by Wayne Shorter called Footprints and lyrics by me. And I hope you enjoy. What are the footprints that we will leave behind us? Footprints, footprints. Will they be footprints of honor, love, and kindness, courage, peace, and justice? Let us walk softly with footprints to lead the way. Lighter and lighter while storm waves crash around us. Lighter, lighter, staring through darkness with faith that love will find us, shining like a compass. Footprints on water, we ride upon the waves of time. What are the footprints that we will leave behind us? Footprints, footprints. Will they be footprints of honor, love, and kindness, courage, peace, and justice? Footprints. Let us walk softly, our footprints will lead the way. Lighter and lighter while storm waves crash around us. Lighter, lighter, sailing through darkness with faith that love will find us, shining like a compass. Footprints on water, we ride upon the waves of time. The waves of time. The waves of time, footprints.
Woo! That was mesmerizing, intoxicating. Wait, it was those lyrics, transformative, transcendental. I love it. Whoa, absolutely.
And of course,
marvelous.
that was the amazing Jameson Trotter on piano, who just delights me so much
Oh,
I just can never get enough of his brilliance.
he is a true master, and the two of you together, wow. Who could ask for anything more?
My guy. So during the pandemic, since we couldn't meet, we started to write music together because we could meet on Zoom. And so I started writing melodies and lyrics, and then we would meet on Zoom and work out the harmonies. Jameson would write the harmonies. And so we wrote a lot of songs. I treated it like a job that I had to go to every week. And I tried to write a song or two a week. And by the end of 2020,
Oh,
we had, I don't know, 45 songs or something.
oh wow.
And we picked the best, what we thought were among the best 12, and we recorded them. And so that resulted in my 2022 album called Odd Bird. I'm going to see if I can, this is the cover right here.
I love it.
And so they're all originals. You can go to Bandcamp and you can listen to this album as much as you want, free for nothing. And you can also download it free for nothing. And if what you'd rather do is have a signed copy of the actual CD and you still have a CD player in your life, I'll be delighted to send you a copy.
Oh, I will take one.
This tune, and I want to just say, I had the most stellar musicians on this album, many of whom joined me on my first album, Birdie. The second album, he and me was just a duo album with Jameson, but the first album had very similar lineup to this album, Jameson on piano and arrangements, and Scott Mayo on various forms of wind things, saxophones and flutes and all kinds of things, bass clarinet, I think, on one song, and Peter Buck on drums, and the incomparable Dan Lutz on bass. And so the track you'll hear is actually the track without, I'm live, but the rest of them are the track from the album. And this song, which is called Something Fast, Something Light, of course, 2020 was not a happy year in many ways. And so I wrote a lot of music that was sad. And at a certain point, I said, you know, can't you write something fast and light? And so this was the song that came out of that thinking, something fast, something light.
Oh, I love it. All right. Take it away.
Something fast, something light, like the flicker in the night of the firefly's quick flight. That's fast, that's light. Something light, something fast, like the breath upon your face of the jasmine sweet and brave. That's light, that's fast. The thrill in the night of the whisper in your ear, one you can barely hear. And it's fast when it's light. Something fast, something light, something leaping high above, something weightless as our love. That's fast, that is light. Something fast, something light, like the flicker in the night of the fireflies quick flight. That is fast, that's light. Something light, something fast, like the breath upon your face of the jasmine's sweet embrace. That is light, that's fast. A thrill in the night of the whisper in your ear, one you can barely hear. When it's fast, when it's light. Something fast, something light, something leaping high above, something weightless as our love. That is fast, that is love. Fast, light, fast, light, fast, light, fast, love.
Oh, I am smiling ear to ear, head to toe, inside and out. Whoa, you are a class act, my girl.
Thank you. And thank you again for having me, Debs.
Oh, thank you so much. Cheerio.
All righty. Bye. Thanks for coming.
All right, folks, moving and grooving now back to Studio City in Casa Amarillo. I welcome to the stage the outstanding, out of this world, over the moon, one of a kind, one singular sensation, every little step he takes. All right, the triple threat singer, songwriter, pianist, Steve Sieck. Hello, and accompanied by Dori Amarillo.
It's great to be here supporting the Innocence project because I've been aware of it for many years. It's such a great organization.
I can't hear you, Steve. Can you?
Oh yeah.
There you go.
I was just saying it's great that you're supporting the Innocence project. I've been aware of it for a long time. It's such a great organization, and Lord knows we need more justice. I have a friend in New York who's actually been a staff attorney there.
Oh.
And, they do such great things. So thank you for supporting that.
Oh, my pleasure. And thank you.
So I have a couple of things going on, both of which involve this room. One is I'm doing my first show in LA on Friday. And there are still a few seats left. I moved to LA from New York a little over a year ago, so this is kind of my coming out party in LA. And and Dori is the musical director.
Yay.
And at the same time, I'm working with Dori on an album. We've recorded 4 songs so far. It's going really great. And so the 2 songs I'm doing tonight will be both on the album and in the show in somewhat different form.
Oh, wow.
And the unplug, yes. All right. So shall we go?
All right. Take it away.
So this first song is kind of my my love letter to my new hometown.
Oh, yay.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good morning, LA. What will you show me today? Your sunrise clears the clouds away, and all the palm trees are sway. Good morning, LA. They say there's no there in LA. I say that's just a moldy old cliche. The way your presence fills my day lets me fall under your sway. Good morning, LA. welcomed me with your open freeway arms. Your oak and manzanita hillsides captured me. How could I resist your Mediterranean charms, or the sight of your shimmering sea? Good morning, LA. Why hide your secrets away? Your sunshine brings the light of day, and a new promise, come what may. Good morning, LA. You welcomed me with your open freeway arms. Your oak and manzanita hillsides captured me. How could I resist your Mediterranean charms, or the sight of your shimmering sea? Now it's evening in LA. The sun sets pink as Van Rose. Guess I'll watch the stars come out to play. Looks like I'm here to stay. Good evening, LA. Good evening, LA.
Oh, wow. You had me at hello and you just raised the bar. That was absolutely the epitome of excellence.
Thank you so much.
Wow, I can't wait for more.
So this next song is a little different. I think I accidentally took it from the title of a film, but I've spent a lot of time in Paris, as may become evident from the lyric. But this is another one that we've been working on. It's called Paris Apartment. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. In the footsteps of Hemingway, Stein and Bichet, we discovered a flat on the Rue de Rosier with the rooftop view of the Marais, perfect for two. Gas chandelier and worn down parquet. We listened to Gainsbourg, Boulez, and Bizet with a glimpse of the lights on the quay. We were starting anew, eager to make our own movable feast. I, a would-be flaneur, you be artiste. And I first said, je t'aime beaucoup, in that Paris apartment with you. The scent of your hair as we lay on the bed, those Montparnasse nights and the sweet days ahead. I recall every word that you said and the passion we knew. Then the world intervened with the buzz of a phone. Centripetal forces were calling us home, and believing our dreams were outgrown, we said adieu. We were eager to make our own movable feast. I would be flaneur, you could be artiste. And I first said, je t'aime beaucoup, in that Paris apartment with you. That Paris apartment with you. And I first said, je t'aime beaucoup, in that Paris apartment with you. That Paris apartment with you. Now when toil and traffic have got me uptight, I think of our time in the city of light. And if we'd given up something right and true, I remember when I'm feeling blue, a fairy tale almost came true in that Paris apartment with you.
Wow. Whew. I am moved to tears. That was pure perfection. Peerless, flawless, matchless. Whew. Oh,
Thank you so much, Deborah. It's
you
an
are
honor
a
to perform
force
for
to
you.
be reckoned with, and the two of you, wow. Oh, thank you so much. Cheerio. Oh. Oh. All right, folks. It's time now for you to take a tizzy, and we'll be right back after our Fab Fun photo shoot. You can visit the loo, fill up your glass of wine, or have another cup of joe, and we'll be right back. And I invite all the artists to unmute yourself and put yourself on camera. And Maxie will lead us in our Fab Fun photo shoot. All right, we've got Ada back. Peace sign.
2, 3.
Okay, and now let's see. Everybody give yourselves a hug or hug the one you're with.
3. Perfect.
Okay, now let's reach for the sky because the world is your oyster and everything is possible.
1, 2, 3. Perfect.
Okay, and now I'll be silly or scary, something silly.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, and now let's have another smile. This time I want you to just think of your happiest place and the happiest moment ever and let it shine.
1, 2, 3. Perfect.
All right. Thank you so much. And we will see you again. Stay tuned for our second act. All right, folks. Welcome back. And I have a tune from one of my favorite artists, Laura Nero, especially for you. Morning came to the windows of the street, selling red watermelon, 5 cents a piece. Merry boat on the river, freedom, fresh dreams to deliver, freedom. Over and over and over, I call out your name. God standing on the brown earth. Look out, mama hollers. Shoe flies in the doorway. White dove's gonna come today. White dove's gonna come today. Oh, what a morning. I feel so good. Oh, what a morning of brotherhood. Woo! How fun was that? And a reminder that this is a benefit for the Innocence Project, and there's a link in the chat room. And if you're not in the chat room or you're on Facebook Live, you can find the link on our Facebook page, Debs Innocence Project. And we're also asking for donations to continue curating these incomparable concerts. You can make any donation via Venmo at Debs Jazz Concerts, phone number ending in 9003. Up next, I welcome all the way from San Francisco. San Francisco, here we come, right back where I started from. The proficient, prolific, profound, prominent, preeminent, polished, precise pianist extraordinaire, John R. Burr. Welcome.
Thanks.
It,
Can you see and hear me okay?
I can see you. And let's see, are you going to play? Let's see the bass notes that you're going to play, and let's see we
You
can
have this
see the
down.
whole.
Okay.
Oh, marvelous.
I took a photo. I marked the living room floor. So
You're a sweetheart. Oh, I'm so jazzed to have you.
thank you so much. Jazzed to be here.
And what do you have in store for us tonight?
Well, so it's an arrangement I did of a Beatles tune actually, because Beatles was the Beatles were the first people that, like a lot of people of my demographic, it was the first music that got me excited. I was too young to be buying records, but I I saw them on the Ed Sullivan Show when I was really little, and my older brothers and sisters had the records, and so that was when the world changed and everything
Yes.
became about music for me. And so I think, like a lot of musicians, that's what got me originally excited. Well, many years later, I was playing professionally. I was one of these jazz guys that thought, oh, the blues, that's boring. It's the same song. So I went on the road with Maria Moldauer. Remember Midnight at the Oasis?
Oh, yes. Oh, I love her.
And she, I just realized I'm not here. She changed all that for me. So I'm forever grateful to her. In fact, I'm playing with her on Saturday night. She's doing her
Oh,
Valentine's show.
oh.
But anyway, she was the light bulb went on, and I got what the blues was all about. But also, she introduced me to New Orleans piano players like Dr. John and James Booker and people like that. And that's kind of my favorite stuff to play. Long story to say that I did an arrangement of a Beatles tune, Blackbird. But since I took it to New Orleans, that allowed me to use the title Blackened Bird. So so that's what I was going to play.
All right.
All right,
Take it
John.
away,
Okay.
John R. Burr. Oh, wow. Wait, I am speechless in Studio City rather than sleepless. That was phenomenal, astounding,
you.
astonishing. Wow, you took us to a whole new level. Oh my God, A plus.
Thank you so much.
Oh, I can't wait for more.
Thanks. I hope it wasn't too long. It can kind of go
Oh.
on for a while.
Oh no, it was absolutely thrilling and awe-inspiring.
Thank you. Shall I play another one or?
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Okay. Well, so then this is a completely other side of the musical spectrum. I really like all kinds of music. I mostly end up playing jazz and blues, but I wish I could sing. So I like to do, things like the Beatles song. That's as close as I get to doing vocal music. But about 25, 30 years ago or so, when the Windham Hill record label was still kind of a big deal, I was lucky enough to get a solo piano piece on one of their, they used to do these samplers. They do piano sampler 1 and sampler 2 and so on. So I got a song on one of those, and then they re-released it on another collection, and it's I did something right. People always write to me wanting the sheet music, and so anyway, completely different thing, but it's called For the Asking, so I guess I'll play that then.
Oh, whew. Wow. That was superbly sublime. You are a true treasure, a
Thank you so
precious
much.
gem, and I'm just blown away. I've got chills right now.
Thank you. Chills are good.
That was a magnum opus. Is that recorded anywhere?
Yeah, so it's on Windham Hill Piano Sampler 2, and then they did
Okay.
another collection called, I think they called it Sundown, and yeah, so it's
Oh,
one of those things. Well, you don't know, I don't, I did something right that seems like a lot of people enjoy it and say, oh, we want it for our wedding, and so yeah.
oh, it was
Anyway, thank you.
beautiful.
Thank you so
Oh,
much.
I'm so moved by that. Thank you so much. Wow. That was 5 stars, 2 thumbs up performance.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me. It was really
Oh,
fun.
thank you. Wow. Cheerio.
Okay, bye.
Wow. Well, I'm so inspired. Uh, I'm gonna do an original tune for you myself. Oh, wow. Yesterday's gone, tomorrow's blind. All you've got is this one more time. What will you say to feed the hungry heart of every woman, man, or child? Speak words of love, heed to the call. Nothing else matters at the end of it all. What will you say to heal the hurting heart of the broken woman, man, or child? Be the one who first forgives. Be the one who starts a smile. Be the one who listens most. Be the one who stays a while. Be the change you want to see. Yesterday's gone, tomorrow's blind. All you've got is this one more time. What will you say to feed the hungry heart of every woman, man, or child? Or child, or child, or child. Thank you. All right, folks. That's all the time we have now, but stay tuned because in 2 weeks there'll be another stupendous lineup. And in the meantime, if you'd like to see change in the world, be that change starting in your own backyard with the words that you use. Words are so powerful, they can build bridges and bonds or burn bridges and bonds. And here's the key component. Before you speak, stop, because once the words leave your lips, The damage is done, albeit heartfelt apologies. So before you speak, stop, pause, and think. THINK is what I'm about to say: thoughtful, helpful, intelligent, necessary, and kind. Woo! In my special room, tickling the ivories, feels like in the womb. Notes come fresh and easy, that's where I find peace of mind. Among your hearts and your souls, we're all the same in our goals. It's so hard to be me, it's an art you see. Playing here's the key to creativity. Let your inner light shine, let it shine. Woo! And I leave you with this love meditation to say often during the day to yourself, then to another human being, especially somebody who irks you or pushes your buttons, and then to the world and institutions at large. And it goes like this. May I be peaceful, happy, and light in mind, body, and spirit. May you be peaceful, happy, and light in mind, body, and spirit. And may they be peaceful, happy, and light in mind, body, and spirit. And here's part 2. May I be safe and protected from illness and injury. May you be safe and protected from illness and injury. And may they be safe and protected from illness and injury. And here's part 3, my favorite. Are you ready? May I be free from anger, affliction, fear, and anxiety. May you be free from anger, affliction, fear, and anxiety. And may the whole world be free from anger, affliction, fear, and anxiety. And there'd be no war. There'd be no violence. There'd be no abuse. There'd be no hunger or hate or homelessness. There'd be no fighting or famine. There'd be no oppression, discrimination, racism, ageism, sexism. There'd be no murder, mayhem, melancholy, or misery. There'd only be love. You would intuitively recognize that we're all the same, that your pain is my pain, your joy is my joy, your suffering is my suffering, your success is my success. Smile on your brother, everybody get together. Try to love one another right now. All you need is love. All you need is love. All we need is love. Quite right, Slee. In my special room, I am free. In my sacred room, there's no doom or gloom. I am free to be me in my special room. Peace out. It's a wrap. Day or night, wrong or right, black or white, it's a wrap. New year, bring cheer, lend an ear, keep love near, it's a wrap. Day or night, wrong or right, black or white, it's a wrap. May all your dreams come true. No one deserves them more than you. May all your dreams come true. No one deserves them more than you. My dream has come true tonight. Thank you for being part of that. It's a wrap, day or night, wrong or right, black or white. It's a wrap. Peace out.